Hey, welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I've picked up a Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus lithium ion cordless 10-inch string trimmer and blower kit. And it comes with a 2 amp hour battery and a charger, and this cost $158 in Canada. So the trimmer features are: it's a lightweight compact design, it only weighs 4 pounds, which is pretty impressive. It has a 10-inch cut. It has an auto feed head, so every time you pull the trigger, it auto feeds it by like 1/4 of an inch. The shaft rotates for edging. The run time is approximately 30 minutes with the supplied 2 amp hour battery. Okay, now the blower, it's a compact, lightweight design. It only weighs 4.5 pounds, and it is 200 cubic feet per minute at 90 miles per hour. So it's not like super powerful, but we'll test it out and see how good it is. Now, it comes with a 90-day no-risk guarantee. It's got a 3-year limited warranty. It comes with the charger and the 2 amp hour battery. It's lithium ion. And of course, the Ryobi tools, there's over 125 of these 18 volt tools that will work with that battery, which is really awesome. And the best thing about Ryobi, this is why I buy Ryobi, this is why I got into Ryobi to begin with, is the tools are backwards compatible. So what does that mean? That means every time they come out with a new tool, they keep the battery style the same. So that means that if you get a new brushless drill and you can still use the old one, because you can still use the same batteries between the two. You can still use the old batteries with your new brushless drill. So that is really important to me. A lot of the other companies have hung their customers out to dry. So they'll come out with a new product and it'll be another 18 volt one, and it'll be the next generation or the better one, and then they'll hang you out to dry, and you have to throw all those tools away when you buy the new ones because the batteries don't fit. So it's just useless. It's very aggravating, and no contractor or even your average homeowner wants to have 2 different sets of tools. It's a real pain in the butt, and then you have to bring 2 chargers with you. You have to bring twice as many batteries. It's just a pain. So I really, really like Ryobi just for that. Anyway, so now we're going to unbox this and have a good look. All right, so it's a pretty small box. It's not very big at all, because I think these things come in pieces. All right. Oh, here's the charger. And the rest of the blower. Some instructions, the weed eater, and the battery. So that's the end of the box here. Now, they've also advertised that you can get more of these refill reels, just so that's quicker to change over, I guess. I don't know if they're really worth it. They might be worth it to you. If so, there you go. So yeah, just your regular lithium-ion battery. Oh, this is new. So if you look at the sides of the battery here, they have like a texture on them, and that texture probably is to give you a better contact, because the battery terminals can get dirty. So that's kind of common. So this thing is just taped up. So it has like some cardboard in here. Register your tool for a chance to win $10,000. Hell yeah, I'm in. I like $10,000. Okay, this one does come with the razor blade to trim your trimmer line. All right, for the blower, this piece came on up here, so I just pulled that off, put the longer piece in, then put the shorter piece on the end. And if you push them down all the way, they're virtually impossible to take apart. So luckily I don't really need to take it apart. And it has a rest on the bottom and a couple of different spots so that when you set it down, it will rest upright. Now, then you take the battery goes in like this, and then your on button. And that's really not very powerful. And I didn't expect that it would be, but I thought it might come in handy. So, you know, that should blow the grass clippings and some of the leaves and stuff, but we'll test it out. But I'm a little depressed that it's not very powerful at all, actually. But we'll see. We'll try it out. Give it the benefit of the doubt here. Now, the battery charger's, you know, very similar to all their other stuff. It's just got your red light and green light on the front. And obviously your error codes, if you have a problem with the battery, it'll flash and stuff. You'll see it, it's on there. Anyway, not a big deal. All the regular stuff. Now this one, it had a little piece of cardboard in the shaft here to protect it, so that the wire didn't break while it was in transit. So I'm going to turn this over, and it has, this really is light. It has this little ball bearing thing here, and you just put that in, and it should lock. Okay, and it's just got a slide piece here that lines it up. So I'm going to slide this down. There we go. Now locked in. All right. So once you put that in, you don't have to move that again. To rotate the head, there's this button on the side here. This button right here. And you press on that and you can rotate it. So now it's upside down like this, right? And rotate it back the other way, and then it's regular. All right, so we have to put the safety cover on the end here, the grass deflector, and of course it has these tiny little screws. And so we just set this here. And there's a keyway on it, so you put it in the right way. Set that in. Put your hand on the trigger, squeeze the safety in, and there you go. Ready to work. Let's just do a little bit more here. To do the edging, I press the button, turn this, oops. There we go. That's not too bad. The nice thing is how easy this turns. So if you press that button, it turns really, really well. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Okay. So one of the reasons I wanted the blower was I get a lot of debris, like grass and leaves and stuff that get around this area here. And I get it all around the hot tub and around the edges of the pool, and I want to clean that off. So I'm going to try this and see if this works. So I'm going to try blowing this around here. Alright, so this isn't very strong, but it does blow grass around. So I guess it does what its intended purpose is. I find this end, your shirt can get stuck to this part pretty easily, so that's kind of inconvenient. It's got a really tiny little fan in there, so it's not, I wouldn't really recommend this. If you are in a small area, you just got to blow off your driveway, then sure, maybe this is worth it. But other than that, probably not. Like, you can't really use it to blow leaves. It's not strong enough. Alright, so my final thoughts on the product. I like the weed eater a lot. It's lightweight, it's easy to use. Anybody can use it. It's good for shorter people. It has the edging feature, which is great. And it's a 10-inch cut, which is suitable. It's very much like an old-fashioned plug-in weed eater, electric weed eater. So it's got that type of performance. So it's not super strong, and it's not good for really thick, heavy stuff. A lot of like deep grasses and big, tough weeds. It's not really good for that. But if you live in a city lot, and you know, your wife and kids are going to be helping you do yard work, this is a great tool for that. So city lots, you know, edging your driveway and your sidewalk, it really excels doing stuff like that. I really appreciate that edging feature. Now out here I'm on a bigger lot, 80 by 260, so it's fairly large, but my wife and kids help with the weed eating and stuff, so this is a great tool for them while I use the gas powered one in the backyard up along the fence line. Now I really do like it, but you're going to need some more batteries, so it's worth, you know, if you have other Ryobi tools, then you have Ryobi batteries already, so you're great that way. You know, if you are looking for something heavier duty, then the 40 volt one might be up your alley if you've got a bigger property, or, you know, you're doing heavier stuff. But if you're in a small city lot, your wife and kids are using it, this is a great tool. Now, the blower is weak. Okay, it's weak. It will blow the grass off your driveway, and it will blow the grass off your sidewalks. I'm going to use it personally around the pool and hot tub area in my house, and what I find it will be really helpful for is in my shop, because I get a lot of stuff blowing into my shop, and also when I have to clean up, you know, even after sweeping, you have a lot of dust in your shop, and you can dust off your walls, dust off the top of your workbench, and then the floor, and blow it all out the door. So this is really good for that. It's not as strong as I would like, obviously, but it does work. Now, best suited once again for small city lots, you know, and if your wife and kids are helping you out. So they're a good value. Yes, they are easy to use. They're lightweight. Runtime is only about 15 minutes on the 2 amp hour battery. And thanks for watching.